Uh-huh. You hear me, dog?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. My bad. That was my fault on the audio side. My bad. I'm notorious.
It's not connected with my damn AirPods, man. That's all right.
All right, it's all good. Welcome, listeners, to the How to Die podcast. Yes, another episode 56. Yeah.
Yo.
Tonight, today, whenever you're listening, got a special guest, my homeboy, another homeboy from the 704, my man Dale Brown. You know what I'm saying? From high school, football. We did, had the HBCU life and shit like that. We went to different schools, but you know what I'm saying? We still had that HBCU connection.
Go and all that. WSSU.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Winston-Salem. We got our love. We nothing but HBCU love here. We ain't gonna do that here. You know what I'm saying? Yes, man, Daryl. Yeah, well, introduce yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Let the people know who you is.
My name Daryl Brown, man. Go by DB. You know what I'm saying? Played DB in high school. My boy KQ. Ran track together. Had a little love-hate relationship. Freshman year. Squashed everything. That's my bro, man. That's my homie, man.
No doubt. I'm glad you were able to come today on this pod. Cam is gonna be here. He just gotta handle stuff, and Whitley won't be here. I'm just saying this for the listeners because they know what time it is. But Whitley won't be here because she got baby shower shit. All right. So yeah, man. It's the How Data Podcast, episode 56. You know what I'm saying? We out here moving the groove with my boy DB. Man. I'm glad that you're here with us, here with me tonight. You know what I'm saying? I keep saying tonight, but I feel like most people listen to the podcast like at nighttime. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's night over there. It's still like early over here. The sun's still up, but I just be saying night for the ambiance.
Oh yeah.
But now before we get into the topics, because we got topics today, like we always do. But I want to start off with a specific topic that from my man DB, because he, like I said, we play high school together at our high school, Butler High School in Charlotte, North Carolina. And he told me the other day, bro, he the coach. He one of the coaches, bro. You got to talk to me about that. Tell me how that whole thing came about, bro.
My man, I was actually supposed to coach last year, man. Reached out to Coach Hales, and it was just a conflict with work schedule. And then this year I'm able to, 10 years later, able to get back on that same field where it all started, man, and just not really so much step in and, teach the kids, but just, a little bit of motivation, what more kids need. Because once you get to high school, you know what I'm saying, it's a job, you know what I'm saying? Now these kids got NIL deals and sponsorships and, ways to make money. It's not like what we did. We got to go out there and grind, and basically if you're good, you're good. If you're not, you're not. And now it's in a sense where, everybody can make money, and shoot, everybody that touch the field is going to do something out there. So it's just, passing the game down like it was taught to us, and just helping the kids out, man. Just trying to get them to the next level for real, man, to be honest with you. I'm out there coaching the JV team, so I'm actually rather coach the JV team than the varsity. You know what I'm saying? Varsity kind of got their head set. They already, got their mindset on certain schools they want to go to or certain ways they want to play. Whereas the young guys, you kind of get to mold them, you know what I'm saying? So trying to bring that Shaughnessy vibe with a little bit of DB swag in there, man. You know what I'm saying? That alignment, assignment, stance, It's the more important things to the DB, you know what I'm saying? So, again, it's a lot of kids out. I've been out there for about a week now. My second week's coming up Monday. And just honestly, just the youth, man, they need some help, not just with sports, but shoot, outside of sports, man. So, got a lot of young guys that don't really never played football, which is beyond me, as a freshman, I'm like, wow, so this is your first time playing football and you decided to come to Butler football. I'm like, we got tradition, man. So, a lot of guys don't know me, but they talking to me like they didn't know me my whole life. So it's, the respect is crazy. They call me Coach Brown. It's pretty funny.
Coach Brown.
I feel a little old. They say, "What's up, Coach?" I'm like, "Hey, man, you call me DB, man. You know what I'm saying? Just call me DB."
Nah, nigga. They call you Coach Brown, nigga.
But it actually feels good though, man. You know what I'm saying? Being that a little bit older than the kids and went through the workouts, went through the trials and tribulations, and actually to get the ring, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of headset the mindset I go in with. It's like, you know what I'm saying, I know what it takes to get a ring. I know what it takes to put the hard work in, and teaching these young guys that don't know what hard work is, or that never even seen a championship ring or received a medal or a trophy for playing football. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just, again, just installing that motivation and that skill set with these young guys for real, man. That's what it's about, though, man. So, back when we was playing, it was all just straight games. It was just serious, you know what I'm saying? These kids out there, they got gold chains on and got the cameras out there, and different coaches popping up every other day, and I'm like, well, I'll be honest, man, I stepped on the field and it was a little different than me, man. They made me feel old for real. I can't believe it. I seen a little kid out there with all the little gold fronts in his mouth, man. I'm talking about 10 of them, tops and bottoms. I'm like, boy, what in the world? What is going on, Coach Hells? It just, you allowing it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Shout out to Coach Hells, that's my dog. But yeah, just times have changed, man. So just, again, it's kind of the same thing with changing up coaching style. You know what I'm saying? Defense is a little bit different. So I'm actually out there learning as they learning, to be honest. Just different DB schemes and defensive schemes brought into the new age, I guess, with the different size players and different skill sets that different offenses have nowadays. Just trying to just, like I said, just help out, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm glad that, you know what I'm saying, you out there doing that, joining the movement, you know what I'm saying, the Butler movement, you know what I'm saying, bringing back that old swag that we did for that we had back in the day to the new guys. So I appreciate that. But fuck all that. I got some shit to say. So you telling me them boys out there, them boys out there with gold fronts, hell's allowed, and they losing?
Listen, man, they actually had a pretty good season. It's a winning record last year, 10-3. Low key, same as our senior year. To be honest with you, I'm pretty sure, as you know, I think we went 11-2. To be honest, only lost to Mallet Creek twice, playoffs in first game of the season.
You lost to Mount Tabor.
Mount Tabor, I forgot. So yeah, so apologize. 10-3. So the same exact record as us. They're a lot smaller than us. The weight room is not like it used to be. The weight room looks very nice. Honestly, as the vets would enjoy the weight room now. It looks very beautiful. I actually got to take a picture and show y'all, show y'all boy what's happening, what it look like now. They got a lot of new stuff going on. Again, a lot of new defenses put into play. They got some pretty nice size boys out there as far as like the D lineman, the O lineman, but it's the weight room. They're not hitting the weight room like we did, to be honest with you. Feel like sports got a little softer. I'm not sure if that's just the way the community, just kind of sees it, or the way the world is, but honestly got a lot softer. So it's just the way you can't really. There's not so much of like yelling at the kids anymore to push them. It's more of like motivational speeches and like, oh yeah, come on. But I'm out there like, hey man, y'all got NIL deals. Y'all able to make money off y'all name. We weren't able to do that, because if we were able to do that, strings 1 through 3 would be getting paid and going to D1, D2, D3, type schools, where you got 3 stars out here that just don't really get it. You know what I'm saying? They're out there playing a little goofy and at practice goofing around, and I'm not allowing that. I'm just being honest. So I'm not coming and stepping on nobody's toes, but again, trying to come and bring that discipline back, like it needs to be, man, to win those games. To be honest, man, that's just really it, man. You got some pretty good DBs out there. To be honest with you, got my boy Phil, young Phil out there, man. My boy Felix out there, man. What's my boy name? My boy Crunch, number 8, man. Shout out to my boy Crunch, man. He pretty good out there. So again, just taking a couple of them young guys under my wing, man, and just showing them DB skills, man. Honestly, just a little bit of skills that I had growing up from my cousin, and then from Shaughnessy as well, man. Trying to help them boys out. But like I said, it's a lot of size. You can't teach size, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what it is with these boys. They got a couple of them got like 6'3" corners. Got a 6'2" corner out there. It's only one senior out there, to be honest, man. So again, they still kind of young coming in. So you got these young sophomores and juniors, rising seniors and juniors, I should say, coming out there with some good size. So it's just teaching them the skill set, It's been a pretty smooth transition. I learned a couple of names, and just they learning my names, and they like, oh, who are you? And the way Harris introduced me was pretty funny. So it was like once they said championship, they all turned around and looked at me. I'm like, yeah, might not look like it. I'm a little older, lost a little weight. I was like, yeah, man, but I got that ring. Like, I'm saying? Again, I know what it takes. We as vets know what it takes to take it to that next level and get that championship ring, man.
No, that's right. Is there anybody else from that time that's coaching with you?
Actually, little streeters out there coaching the LBs and the D linemen out there, JV and varsity. He been doing his thing. Shout out to little Streeter, Jason Streeter, man. Y'all know him, man. Shout out to my boy Streeter. He's actually been very good with the kids, man. He's actually working with Butler High School as well. So he's right alongside with them boys. He knows what it takes. Played at the college level. I didn't get to play at the college level. I wish I did. Wish I would have took an offer. I'm not gonna say some. Wish I would have took that offer that I had. But just thinking back on it. But shout out to little Streeter, man. He coming in with his skill set that he had at Butler and at his college as well, man. And just like I said, he's doing the same thing, man. He knows what it takes to get that ring. He knows what it takes to be on a winning team, championship team. So he's doing his thing out there. He's the one that actually invited me to come out and coach. It wasn't even Hales, to be honest. I just happened to show up, and Hales was like, "Oh, shoot, come on, man, help us out." So I'm trying to honestly, I've been trying to get a couple of people who reach out to a couple of our old vets to come out there and help us out too, man. So.
Damn, that's beautiful, man. I'm glad. I can't wait to hear the story where Butler comes back to a championship team and they come home with another championship.
Honestly, man, I feel like this year might be the year. They got a pretty good offense. Quarterback, my boy Zach Lawrence, man. If you don't know about him, check him out on the gram. QB Zach Lawrence just got his third offer to Minnesota, to be exact. First offer was by UNC. Second, I believe, was Boston College, and this one is the Big Ten. So he is Minnesota. I apologize, Minnesota. Pretty good quarterback, about 6'3", like 200 pounds, man. Pretty nice, man. Pretty nice quarterback, honestly, man. But we got a lot of skill players that's been getting drafted. I should not drafted, but getting looked at and taken to the next level, to be honest, man. And quarterback, you breed quarterbacks, DBs, and wide receivers, man. Straight up. A couple of running backs as well. But you know how it goes, man. You got the skill, you're gonna play, you're gonna make it to the next level. Simple as that.
No. That's what's up. Yeah, that's what's up. Shout out to Butler, man. Shout out to them Butler boys. Got me a ring as well. Sheesh, man.
Man. I ain't gonna lie, I lost my ring, man. I'm a little upset, man. But I got the memories, so I ain't even tripping about it, man.
Hey, man, as long as the picture's there in the hallway, I know that's.
You already know, dog. Come on now. Yeah. Now you think they got all that money in the weight room in New Jersey? We did that, not trying to brag in both, but
you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Y'all wouldn't have had them chains around y'all necks.
Them boys out there practicing in the 2016 Adidas jerseys out there. That's their practice jersey now. It's not the white and black no more.
I don't even want to talk about what their attire is on a regular basis. It's
crazy. It look good though. I can say that Hales, he's doing his thing for him to be the only coach. Him actually, Coach Hales and Shamari Miller. Shout out to Shamari Miller as well, man. Actually, they both one of the only two head coaches from coaches period from our time period. Still 10 years later, they still doing their thing, man. So
that's what's up. That's a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, man. Me personally, I had to hear about this and hear that firsthand before we got into anything. So, but yeah, no, the way that we do the podcast, you know what I'm saying, is we got the list. I sent you the list, and basically we go, what topic is interesting you, and we get into it. So, you the special guest, you definitely get to look at the list and see what topic you want to get into first.
I'm gonna want to get into this Nuggets and Heat's finals for sure, and little GTA 6, man. I'm probably gonna have to dip out in a few, man. Gotta get ready for work in the morning. Little old heads gotta lay down a little bit, man. Gotta get my little 8 hours, or I try to. You did.
Hey, no.
Definitely that Nuggets and Heat for sure. And that GTA 6, cause that PS5 is a fool, man. That's all I gotta say, man.
Well, shit. Let's get to GTA 6 first. You know what I'm saying? Because I know. You know, in terms of you got a PS5, I ain't got one yet. So, basically, the whole shindig about it. Hold on. Let me get to my list. You know, your boy got a list.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
GTA 6 could release between April 2024 and March 2025. Uh,
Ooh, that's a
They say GTA publisher Take-Two has hinted at possible release date for the highly anticipated GTA 6, suggesting it could arrive as early as April 2024. Take-Two's FY 2025 forecast predicts a significant increase in revenue, pointing towards the launch of GTA 6 as a major source of profit. While the company has not explicitly confirmed the release date, industry insiders confirmed the projected window indicated that fans may finally get their hands on the game after nearly a decade of waiting.
wow. I mean,
So
I'm
do you
excited.
do you play GTA 5 still?
Oh yeah, man. I'm not gonna lie. I still play GTA 5 on the PS5. Got me a couple cars, couple shops or whatnot. So, I definitely do enjoy. I actually stopped playing the game recently. Just been focusing on working out and actually about to start running as well, man. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't played the game in a while, but I did play GTA for a little minute for sure. It's actually gonna be funny, man. First time playing GTA is probably when I was like 16 years old, to be honest with you. So I'm a little bit new to GTA. Obviously, I've been around it, I knew about it, but actually, me playing myself, actually getting the groove of it, I was started off a little late, you know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely ready for GTA 6, bro, for sure. It's definitely time. So like everybody been playing GTA 5 for about 5 to 10 years now. That's what it seems like. For sure, for sure.
What was your first GTA game?
This one, the GTA 5, to be honest with you,
Oh
my very
shit.
first one. Yeah, yeah, and I've been playing it since it came out. To be honest, so
Mm.
yeah, it's a lot of stuff that I'm new to. I'm like, okay, this is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. If I was a father playing GTA or have my child play GTA, I wouldn't really recommend it. There's a lot of stuff on there that's eye opening. And like, okay, oh wow, this is on a game. Oh, okay. As an adult, I do enjoy it, man. I do.
No, hey man, that's what that rated M is there for. You know what I'm saying? You can't just come up there just think you can buy it. You gotta have ID identification.
Oh yeah, nah, for sure. You definitely do. Yeah, that's crazy, crazy, crazy game.
No, facts. So, but yeah, no, I mean, but for me, you know, what I'm saying GTA 5, kind of same thing. Like GTA, I mean, there was a couple of GTA's I played before, but GTA 5 is the one where I bought and like played, and I'm still playing it. The online is where you know what I'm saying. I really, like online is where I really thrive in all games, but like GTA is where I'm definitely like late to the party. You know what I'm saying? So where like the shit I'm doing in GTA 5 online is like level 5 type shit. So I ain't even like going hard. But I mean, I think most of the games like GTA 6 and other titles we talked about previously, other podcasts, they're gonna be on the PS5. So I need to get my ass a PS5, dog, or just get a new, or I mean, God forbid, get a new Xbox, and then what I'm saying, play the new games because I know after a while they're gonna stop making shit for the PS4.
Oh yeah, I mean, all I can really say is the graphics are a lot better on the PS5 with that. I mean, obviously, as you know, but it's still relatively the same game. Nothing too much changed, and he still got the shooting, robbing, the killing, everything's still the same as that. To be honest with you, so it's time for a new game to come out.
How much more realistic can they make it? GTA. I mean, like you saying the graphics, right? And I
Yeah,
play GTA right now on the PS4. That shit look great. That shit look great too. So like, which like,
just a little bit more clear, as far as look like you kind of in a real simulation. To be honest with you, the pictures are a lot more clear, faces are a lot more clear. Cars, it's honestly just it's a lot more clear as far as the gameplay. It's a little bit faster on the PS5, just because how I guess the technology with the PlayStation 5 out right now. Just everything seems like it just seems faster. You know what I'm saying? To me personally, I'm pretty sure anybody else with a PS5 can say the exact same thing. To be honest, but I have the PS5 and the PS4 version on my PS5, so I can play both. So
like
it's definitely very noticeable. Very, very noticeable.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know about like what they call CGI or whatnot,
Yeah.
but the graphics are similar to be honest, similar to the CGI graphics. So
Well, again, this is just another confirmation I need to get my ass on the new one. So it's all good. I'm gonna check it out, especially when not just GTA 6, but there's again like what was it the title? Dragon Ball Z, the new Dragon Ball Z game that's coming out. That's most likely going to be on the PS5. NCAA
yeah.
talked about that. Um, NCAA football, college football, but they said that they're going to come back with a new game next summer.
Oh yeah. What about that Mortal Kombat though, man?
Mortal Kombat 1, I saw that too. Yep. And like that was like, yeah, that's definitely just for the PS5. And I was like, God damn. So
Yeah.
so yeah, no. I projected it a while back ago. I was saying, when everybody was running for the PS5 and all the retail and wholesale and all the prices were going up crazy, I wasn't really tripping because from a gamer aspect, none of the game, there were no games worth going out and getting the PS5 at that moment. But now, a year and some change later, now the big hitters are coming. So now it's like, all right. And not for nothing, the PS5s are out more regularly. So the price is at like its regular price again. So
Oh yeah. I feel like I should have waited to be honest, but me being a little gamer, man, I had to go ahead and get it. I spent the bread on it, man. I definitely did. But I
well,
can say it's well worth it for sure. Well worth it. I'm not even gonna lie, man. That's probably about the only game that I personally felt like was worth it. So, but yeah, it's definitely like that though for sure.
yeah. All right. So yeah, next one, what I'm saying, we get right to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts, man? What's your opinions on what's happening?
I'm gonna be honest, man. I was not a LeBron fan for a long time, but I recently became one in the past 4 or 5 years. Honestly, wish I get to see that man play. Hopefully, I do before he retires, because he's on the verge of retiring. I don't know if you've seen that last game, but his age is definitely showing. You know what I'm saying? That actually was a topic on ESPN in the last couple of days. His age is definitely showing. 1 for 20 from the 3-point line. I think that was it the first half or entire game. I'm not exactly sure to be exact. But his age is showing. Missed a layup, a couple layups actually to help. I won't say win the game, but maybe clinch it to overtime, and missed a wide open dunk. Two of them, to be honest. So his age is definitely showing, man. He needs to sit down somewhere. But yeah, this is time, man. It's time for the young boys to do what they do, man. Honestly, it's time just like anything. New generation, new people coming in, new coaches. Actually, even some coaches need to retire. So you can't keep running the same offensive defensive schemes with these young boys out here that's 6'2", 6'3" with a 40, 45 inch vert. You know what I'm saying? Time's definitely changing for sure, man. Everybody just shooting at the gym like Steph, or just coming in the hole thinking that they LeBron at this point now. Speaking specifically, Ja Morant, whatnot. So yeah, man, times are changing, and I'm not gonna lie, man. He can't keep up with these young boys. Everybody might say he can, just because he's LeBron and he's 6'9", 6'8", whatever you want to call it. But he's definitely not playing like he used to. He's playing a lot slower, a lot smarter. I can say I'm not getting, not taking any credit away from LeBron. LeBron, I don't care what anybody say he's the GOAT. I don't think nobody's gonna break that point record that most I think what is it, career points or whatever, whatnot. I don't think anybody's gonna break that anytime soon. So yeah, he definitely did his thing. Got a couple championship rings, a bunch of accolades. And it's time for the young boys to take over, man. It's at a point where he's like he was chasing time like Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my take on that, to be honest, man.
So with that being said, you feel like the Nuggets are going to take the finals?
Honestly, if they don't win this game, Nuggets are going to go ahead and sweep these boys. And if they do, LeBron is just going to be in the league until his son retires. Until his son, I'm talking about retire, sorry. Until his son actually enters the league. His son's about to be going to USC. If nobody knows about it. He's going to be going to USC. He'll be a Trojan. I think he's going to do a one and done. I think his son is as good as him? No, he doesn't have the size. He has the athleticism. He has a jumper for sure and the IQ for sure. First rounder, I'm not too sure. Lottery pick, definitely not. But that's just me personally speaking on the topic. But he's definitely a very good athlete. Um, but I think he's going to wait until Bronny gets into the league, if he actually gets into the NBA. To be honest with you, just speaking realistically, but he's done, man. I think just like with everybody has their time, just like Charles Barkley, his time was up and then didn't catch a ring. Excuse me. Same with Carmelo, his time, kind of came and he tried to revive his career in Portland, and I thought my Trailblazers was gonna do something, but his time was up. And again, it's just the same with LeBron. Chris Paul, I can say the same thing with Chris Paul. I don't think he was gonna be able to get a ring. I think this was his last year. I feel like KD has about maybe 2-3 more years in him as well, just because of basketball age. He's about 30, 35 right now. 33 KD is. You can just tell, like, just the way they play, man. They're not playing like they used to, man. And it's understandable. You get old, you got to change the way you play, change the game. Again, the young boys make you do it. These boys, they doing their thing, man. I'm not going to say boys, these men out there, they doing their thing, man. So it's definitely time to pass the torch up. That's all I got to say.
Okay, so what's your prediction for the championship?
Oh, definitely. I see Heat and Nuggets for sure. I said the Celtics and the Lakers. I would love to see that because the Lakers and the Celtics both have 17 championships. So this would have been the tiebreaker if the Celtics and Lakers would have played. But I don't see that per se happening right now. Just the way the JT and the Celtics are playing, and the way LeBron and the LeBron and the Lakers are playing. Though it's not there's no I in team in a one man sport, but the Lakers and the Celtics collective have not been playing pretty good in the Eastern Conference Finals. And Jokic is going crazy. I don't know if anybody's seen that first game, but that was a historical game to watch. And not Jason Tatum, what's his name? Jimmy Buckets. I ain't gonna call him Jimmy Butler because that boy getting buckets. Jimmy Buckets is going crazy right now. So I definitely don't see anything changing anytime soon. Unless, I could be wrong, but just knowing sports and looking at it right now, it don't look too good for either team, to be honest with you, man. So I definitely feel like the Nuggets, and it's the first time the Nuggets are going to be in the finals. With the Joker doing this thing, man, there's no big man that's going to be able to stop him right now. If AD can't stop him right now, I don't see Bam stopping him. I don't see what's my boy Mike Williams, I think his name for the Celtics. I don't see him stopping him. Can't nobody guard him right now. There's nobody with that size and that skill set on the Final Four teams right now, except for the Joker. You can't have there's a 7-foot big man going, full court. Like, come on now, he can either pass, what I'm saying, or drive it all the way down the lane. Nobody stopping that man. Man had 10 rebounds in 5 minutes in the first quarter, first game. Like, come on now, that's unstoppable. And not taking any credit away from the Lakers or other players on the Nuggets, but that man got single-handedly won that game himself. 34 points, 21 rebounds and 14 assists. That's some 2K stats right there. And shoot, some 2K players can't even do that, to be honest. I'm just, so that's just like that's the historical game. I was glad I was able to watch some of that, and see some history. To be honest, man, that was an unstoppable game, and he has not slowed down, not one bit at all.
So, have you heard of this alleged NBA final script leak?
I have. They actually said that the Lakers and the Celtics are supposed to win regardless of what's going on, what it looks like right now.
You believe even though the shit said they're gonna win in 7, you believe that ain't true?
I don't, and if it is, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna be done with watching the NBA or sports in general. To be honest with you, I think I'll be done watching sports because if that's the case, that's wild. That's how I felt when who was it? I think the Seahawks were playing the Patriots back then when Marshawn Lynch was having that crazy career he had, and they actually threw the ball on the 1 yard line to what's his name? I forgot his last name. Last name was Butler. He got the interception. Yeah, that kind of kind of messed me up right there, man. Feel like
Uh,
sports was rigged, to be honest with you.
that was a foolish play indeed.
Yeah, man. Speaking of that, man, I actually met Michael Vick today, to be honest with you.
Today, oh word.
Yeah, man. I work at the airport right now, Charlotte Douglas. So I actually walked past him and spoke to him for, had a little conversation with him, man. It was a pretty good, interesting conversation. Not really long, just literally about 5 sentences. But I was in probably my only what you call it, starstruck moment I've had ever. Honestly, I was like, that's a legend, man. He just sitting there, just looking at me and just laughing. I was like, nah, man, you're a legend, like for real, dude. He just like, oh, I appreciate it. And I just, tell him have a blessed day. He's with his son, so I didn't ask for any autographs or any pictures or anything. Just out of respect for him and his family. So
Nah, that's what's up, bro. See, blessings all around, bro. Blessings all around. Shit, I've been in the studio. I mean, I've met a couple artists. I don't even know if I can say it anymore. I done signed the NDA in the last week.
you said what?
I said I was about to name some people that I've seen and met in the studio since I've been out here, and I was like, I don't know if I can do that anymore. I done signed the NDA in the last week.
Oh, you signed the NBA?
Yeah, NDA, yeah.
NBA who?
NDA.
Oh, okay. When you do that?
It's been like a week ago. Like, I've kind of got acclimated in the studio. I started off as an intern about 6 months ago, and then I have been promoted to the assistant manager. So, and also I've been incorporated in the business side of the studio. And when I was doing some stuff in that, and then now they called me one day and it was like, yeah, you got to come in and sign these NDAs, and I was like, oh shit, okay. So
What's up, man? Congrats, dog. I ain't know about that. You should have said something, man.
Hey, it's crazy because I literally feel like I be saying it, or I don't know, like everything just be going at a super fast. Everything just be going. When I put my head up, I talk to people and they're like, yeah, man, what's going on with you? And I'll be like, damn, like I'm I remember one time I was like, yeah, I told my homeboy I was the assistant manager at the studio. He was like, what? You was like an intern like a week ago. I was like, well, no, that was actually 6 months ago. But like, I mean, I don't know, time just be flying, and like, shit, I didn't know you was coaching. Well, I mean, it just happened, but you just started coaching the Butler football team. That shit hard, bro. But yeah, man, I this is what I said I was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? This is what I said I was gonna set out to do. And I definitely, yeah, no, I appreciate it. I don't like to sound like a broken record on every episode, but that's just what the focus is and what the focus was. So therefore, everything that's coming towards me is just that. So, but basically, that's all I had to say. I met some people in the studio, had some conversations with them, and definitely was like, maybe not starstruck, but definitely was like, I definitely took, what is it? Embrace the moment. You know what I'm saying? I took in the moment of just being in the same room with some of these people. So it was dope. It's dope. It's cool, bro. So
throw some names out there for me, man. Who you done met, man?
I mean,
out there in Cali, I know you done met some folks, man.
Well, and see, here's the thing, right? The ones that I would name are the ones that probably might be relatable. Everybody else everybody else I've met, I had to be like someone had to tell me who they was, because I didn't know who they were. I just thought, and they was like, you don't know who that is? That's and I was like, oh. But I guess like La Russell,
Oh, okay. I've heard of him.
La Russell, he was in the studio one time, and then Simba.
Oh wow. Oh really?
Yeah, Simba, because well, both of them are from the Bay.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So yeah, no, definitely Simba. And the thing about Simba was crazy. Like I was in studio. They said they had somebody coming. I was like, all right, who gonna come in? It was like Simba. I was like, Simba. I said like that. I just kept saying it was like, yeah, that's Simba. So in my head, I seen him do a couple freestyles, on Funk Flex and Sway, right? So, I wasn't expecting anything, but when he came through, that nigga was tall as shit. I said, that's a tall. I didn't know he was that tall.
No word, bro. Tall like that?
I guess I just thought he was like not my height, but I just thought like he was, that nigga like 6, that nigga tall.
Word. That's what's up, dog.
But nah, it was dope. You know what I'm saying? He had a session in there, and it was really cool. To be honest with you, the crazy part was, and this is a personal story. Like maybe I say it's about a year ago now. There was an event out in Oakland called Hyro Day, and it's basically a festival, very like locally for the Bay. A lot of people from the Bay Area, from Oakland, locally, or international. Keisha Cole was out there. You know what I'm saying? People who from the Bay come to Hyro Day to give love to the Bay Area because that's where we from and that's what we do. So La Russell was one of the artists to perform there, and in terms of him, his music, and the people that know his music, he got a whole crowd. You know what I'm saying? So when he did his set, he was basically performing his music. People was, like calling back to his lyrics. He was doing call and response. It was dope, right? And I'm just looking at him, right? And I've already knew about him in North Carolina. I saw him and I was like, give me a year. I'm gonna be right beside him. Like, I'm gonna be right beside him. I told my homeboy that. He was like, where? I was like, yeah, give me a year. I'm gonna be right there. That was before I got in the studio. That was before I was in sounds, all that shit. So like when it was that session and I was, they said, oh yeah, Russell in the studio. I was like, Russell came through, you know what I'm saying? Dapped him up, you know what I'm saying? Talk to him, whatever, whoop de whoop. You know what I'm saying? I'm an intern, need waters, need something, whatever you need. Nah, it was cool. Him and his crew, you know what I'm saying? He had a little cameraman. Man had a chessboard. The man literally plays chess while he records. Like, it's just funny.
What?
Yeah, like he's funny. He's cool. Like, but I guess the biggest name I could say, not necessarily an artist, but a producer. The producer, he goes by DTB, and basically this producer is the most mainstream guy in the studio because of the tracks he's made. So he's Grammy nominated, Grammy Award winning, I'm sorry, because his 2 tracks, he did 2 tracks one for the Wakanda album that Kendrick did, and the one that Rihanna did. So he's been on both Wakanda albums.
Oh wow.
So yeah, so like I think he produced the song with SOB on the first one with the first Wakanda movie, and then he produced the other song with Future on the second one.
For sure. You in there with some pretty big names, man.
Yeah, so but and it's like high school all over again, but like just straight up like on some football shit. Like you a freshman, you know what I'm saying? You definitely gotta, you gotta pay, you gotta pay your dues, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? You probably ain't gonna get not no attention, not no nothing, you getting the minimum of whatever. And then, as you grow into the shit, you know what I'm saying, you start to just get more responsibility. So I mean, shit, in the last 6 months, it's been like freshman to damn junior in 6 months. Like fucking sophomore, that shit sped through. So, already like a year into the studio, I have certain, like a year working into the studio, I have certain goals and aspirations I want to get into, but I just gotta hold it down and just be consistent from when I'm just there. So that's it. More music more music coming, you know what I'm saying? More music definitely gonna be on the way with all this shit. But I feel like I gotta really acclimate myself in the music business of it to really get like once I'm as confident in the music business as I am with my music, like at like a certain point, that's when, I could go ahead and start dropping music again.
No, fact, that's what's up, dog. I'm proud of you, man. For real. That's what's up, dude.
Nah, bro, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. So yeah, but nah, dog, I appreciate it too, man. I don't want to get too late on you. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure you get your rest. So you got to work. Got a good strength for work.
No, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate you having me on here. I'm gonna have to hop back on here for sure, man. Get some more time to chop it up with you, my brother.
No time, no doubt, bro. No doubt. It's always open. And yeah, we gotta get you. We gotta get you at a later time when you got more time on your hands, man. Getting some
Yeah,
bullshit on one of these episodes.
I actually need to come out there to Cali with you, man. Check you out, man, for sure.
Hey man, I'm building, bro. I'm trying to build. I'm trying to build it. I'm trying to build a nice little something for when the homies come. So yeah, best believe.
That's what's up, man. Hey, but stay blessed, man. Keep grinding, man. Do your thing, Brody.
All right, man. Appreciate you, man.
Nah, most definitely, man. Enjoy your evening, dog.
All right, man.
All right.